Generals, gentlemen.
Okay, here we go, guys. The finals of TPI2. We've got Paul versus Momo. We got to see some excellent games between Paul and Boomy in the semi-finals. Now we are here for the finals. This is going to be a best of three. And through the veto process, we are on Kolodny Firma. Once again, I'm joined by the Generals, gentlemen. How are you going, guys?
Very well, thank you.
Well, Momo for sure got that garrison with his echelons, so he actually forced the Sturm Pioneers to retreat, so he's in a great spot. That's a very early lead, because especially the Sturm Pioneers didn't cap any points, so really pushing him off. Getting the wire down as well, preventing him from getting back into that the munitions point, at least through that route.
I was just retweeting Expert Master Race, RAP Tightrope, so...
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys, like, watching on YouTube, you just missed like 5 minutes of Tightrope failing to get OBS to work.
Yeah, well, we're here now. We're making it happen.
It's true.
We're here
Keeping
now.
the dream alive.
We're wiring heavy cover. We're doing
That's true, that's what
all
we
the
are
good
doing
things, so.
as a team. And we're watching, but it's still, we're involved in the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is what we actually didn't see last game, was wiring off this heavy cover. So, great opener so far from Momo.
Kind of interesting that we haven't seen any Calliope usage so far. It's been very popular since it's come out.
Yeah, it's very strong.
Pretty cool.
Here's a fun fact. Momo used to be a professional Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Really?
Yeah, legit.
Professional Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah, he
player.
sent he sent me like
Yeah.
a photo of him in some tournament, like playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's intense.
Yeah, like I didn't even realize that. Like basically, he was playing on live stream, and so like I sent him a message, and I was like, I believe in the heart of the cards, go son. And he was like, how do you know I play Yu-Gi-Oh? And I'm like, what?
What? You play what?
So that's pretty cool.
So this game has started off quite differently. Where we saw like pure aggression last game, now all the infantry squads are just running away from each other, juking around, different covers. It's a bit different.
Yeah, and, no early cash. Good. In our last game, we saw Bernie go for an early fuel point. Momo, he'll have none of that. Momo's too smart for the whole early cash.
Too much of that nonsense.
And so, looks like he's going to be rushing out his officer, one of them, not going for a 4th Rifleman squad.
Yeah, only 3 on the field.
You can still squeeze in the lieutenant against OKW if you're really tight on your timings and your early game goes alright.
The sandbag wire.
Yeah. It's a bit different. Still going to lose his engagement up close against the balls.
Oh, these Sturm Pioneers running through the negative cover. Yeah, the Echelon and the Rifleman especially. Not very good trades so far. Rifleman up close against these Volks will win this engagement as well. But actually, there's a 2nd squad moving in. So he's going to have to vault for the retreat.
Vault and run.
Paul's putting down his battle group, exact same spot.
Yeah.
So we're not going to see Luke's rush again.
It really is a good position. And especially just this hedge. Like, the Panzer headquarters is just always going to be in a great spot. And Momo's going for his lieutenant, going the tier 2, tier 3. It works on either playstyle, whether you go Pershing or Calliope. You still have that great late game without needing the major. So I think that seems to be the US meta.
Still nothing, no cards being shown here by Momo for sure. He's not spent that manpower yet.
Oh, and Paul's gone Scavenger.
He has.
Momo's bringing out his lieutenant though.
Last game, Paul went for the fortifications, and it actually worked pretty well for him, having those S-mines down.
Wow, 500 manpower float.
Yeah, he probably will go for a 50 cal.
Yeah,
Maybe
straight
just
up,
an M20. Either one of those two, I think.
Yeah, we'll be the M20.
M20.
Okay, nice. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Pretty slow start to this match. Paul took a lot of damage on all his squads, and now they're just having to heal up. He didn't lose too many models though.
Look at this sandbag wire. That's for real.
I think M20s, did they crush it? I don't know.
Not sandbags, you wouldn't think.
But they're not built. I don't know.
I don't think they can crush it.
Oh man, that is.
That's what I was talking about. Paul always does that, usually with wire, but in this point with sandbags when he is on that spawn in Kolodny Firma.
That retreat path, man. Oh, is he gonna have to retreat through like the middle?
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
He can blow one
That's why
up
he
though
does
while
it.
he's capping. Like he could just shoot one with his rifleman. He really should do that. Doesn't take that long. Gets in the garrison, does Momo for show up the north. And the flak half track's being built. We're gonna have to see a captain come out from Momo. Unless he kind of leaves the vehicle crew in like a high value garrison, puts the echelon in his M20, can be a good idea.
Yeah, we've seen the M20 beat one before, if you remember.
Yeah, sort of, but that was because
Just
of
on the
AT
pudding
grenades.
bag, yeah.
But that was a pretty good game actually. Alright, M20 is going to be forcing off the Stim Pioneers, the Volks as well. There's no Shreks on the field just yet, a little bit too early for that.
They left the shoe mines as well, so the M20 will have a bit of rain.
Actually, there's a Volk online here with the Shrek.
Cut
Four
off
backs
play
away
here
from
by
it.
the lieutenant.
Yep, nice. Going for the
Momo
decap
still
on the
has that
field.
awful retreat path to contend with though, so this could
Yeah.
go badly for him if he gets these squads too low and retreats too late.
Is Lieutenant
Or
going to blow
could
one
get
of them
some
up?
wipes here.
I'm guessing that's the idea here. Yeah, I'm surprised Lieutenant didn't stay behind the heavy cover. I thought he was going to just try and hold that point.
Very fast ISG. And a flak half track. And really, at this stage, where Momo has vision of the sandbags, he should destroy them. There's no reason not to.
Hmm.
He's going to have to retreat through Stim Pioneers. A flak half track especially.
Wow, if that gets set up.
Yeah, this could end really badly for him, retreating through that.
Going to be setting up now.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to lose that
Wow.
rifle squad.
Oh, no.
Stim Pioneers especially as well.
Oh,
He
he
may
gets the
get
retreat
behind it.
behind the garrison. He might be
There's
okay
a Volk
here. Oh, the
squad,
Volk
though.
squad on the side.
Nice follow-up from Paul.
The rifle
Yeah,
gun.
loses it.
Really beautiful setup there. The Lieutenant's going to get out as well. He's going to go for the Pence vault. Go for the vault. Go for the vault.
But we can't vault it, it's sandbags.
No, down
Yeah,
the
the
he has to
partially-
shoot down the bottom
Oh,
and get
there.
over there, yeah.
He's destroying it. Yes, it didn't take long.
Nice, yeah.
The rifleman probably would have gone through that way if he actually destroyed it in time. What is he doing? He's trying to flank out the half track,
I think so.
but it's not going to end well for him.
I mean, he's already set up.
He's gonna have to retreat back that way unless he vaults this fence. Oh, no.
Oh,
No.
wow. Okay, it hasn't quite set up the flak half track though.
Oh, it's going to stay live.
Yeah, a little bit late there.
That's alright.
Still, either way, Momo has most of the map. He has a pretty big lead in territory.
Yeah, triple cap running.
It was a
already
pretty
150 VPs ahead. Like,
yeah, very impressive lead. I mean, the ISG.
saw a similar situation last time though with Paul. He got far behind against Burmy.
Yeah, the ISG is always going to put you behind if you go for it early, but it can pay off later on. But I think that rifleman squad wipe would have been easily preventable. So actually, Jaeger pops into that munitions garrison. Has the M20 there though, and actually going for an M15. That's very smart. M15 is good against the flak half track. M20 will be clearing off the Jaegers up close.
Whilst moving in as well, though, that might be able to deal with the rifleman, and here comes the flak half track.
Yeah, he may get the wipe on his rifleman, retreats them straight away. Another squad of
Paul
rifles.
didn't use the attack move on that flak half track, so it didn't set up like immediately. You know how it usually does. How you can
Yeah.
do that little trick.
And 20's going to try and stick around here. Has the mobility to be able to juke that garrison if the flak half track comes around. Falls off the Jaegers.
Here comes a Shrek from the south though. Oh, it's
Okay.
taking a really long path to try and dodge that.
Amber's also being built here.
Seeing a 50
I'm-
cal now
I'm-
from Momo.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to another fun game of N20 Micro. Yeah, that early ISG is nice here from Paul. When we saw him in the previous match. Love those ISGs. One hit veterancy 5, one hit veterancy 4.
Going for this cutoff probably isn't really worth it because he's just going to lose more points by having to retreat his squad. Well, the 50 cal is set up, but there's no vision here on the half track. No squads of vet 1s, there's no AT grenades at this stage. There's the M15 stuck on the heavy cover though, can't really path through correctly. Garrison has the Shreks inside, so it's going to be zoning away the M15.
Preemptively backing away. Not sure if he's actually seen the M15 yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But I've got vision on with the Volsks.
So if he goes with the M20, he could go with the M15 and actually try and kill the flak half track.
Okay, nicely played there.
Yeah, taking a fair bit of damage though, but the M20 is getting focused by the Shrek. The M15 isn't actually focusing, isn't getting focused by the Shreks.
Yeah, the N20 is probably going to go down here if that Shrek gets the last shot off.
Well, he can just pop a smoke.
Yeah, he gets
No,
away.
he retargets it. And now the Volk squad's out in the open behind that garrison. No rifleman to follow through and get that garrison off of him.
Here comes another Shrek though.
Yeah, another one going to be moving up now.
And that wasn't well executed. If there was riflemen following up to get that garrison, it would have forced the Volks away. Just gives a fair bit of veterans to the squads every Shrek they fire.
Oh no, these Jaegers right outside Momo's base. This Lieutenant stands no chance.
That's nasty.
So the flag half track there as well.
Oh,
Wait, that's
Damage down.
oh, that's the Lin. No, the M5
Oh, wow.
half track.
Yeah.
Loses the lieutenant though. You can probably chase on the retreat the Jaegers. The quad will come up any
just about
second
to
now,
pop.
Retreating now.
especially with the M15. There we go. The flag half track doing some great damage
Yeah,
towards that.
The M15 was going to go down there, but it actually backs away in time.
Yeah, loses the flag half track. Yeah, but look at these Shreks. You may
Oh,
kill it.
no.
Yeah, it goes down. But
nicely
these
played.
Volks are in a rough spot. Looks like the M15 might not be able to path behind the wreck of the flag half track though.
Yeah, probably not.
No.
No, actually going on the chase here. I could get through pretty easily, actually.
Oh, there's a lot of
there's two
Shreks.
Shreks.
Don't want to run into that.
Oh,
They
Why
both
did the
missed.
miss?
Oh,
Avgar gets popped and it's going to walk out of there. Back to safety.
Momo's
So,
gone very heavy into light vehicles
yeah,
here.
I was about to mention that, Tightrope. It's like light vehicle city over here.
Didn't pick up that bar on the ground.
No, not yet at least. But that could be troublesome for him later in the game. Might not have run full fuel, but a lot of people are just going straight for the Calliope with this commander and then ticking major later on.
Yeah.
So maybe that's his strategy.
So the bar has been picked up. 50 cal in the middle. There's 3 squads of Volks. He has a lot though. But the M5 is so fast, he can just drive around them. Almost wipes the Sturm Pioneers. That unit is so strong, and it has the vehicle crew especially, so it's even stronger than normally.
Well, it
Probably
comes at 3 command points, doesn't it? It's
Yeah,
comes
very
earlier than the Lend-Lease one, so I think that's part of the reason why it's so potent, which usually comes at 5.
Yeah.
Comes very early, comparable to probably even maybe slightly earlier than if you were doing it as Soviets and building the tech structure.
Yeah. Comes a lot sooner than a Puma as well.
Yeah.
So the quad takes a bit of damage, but it does force the 2 retreats. So Momo's been doing pretty well. He's got most of the points. He's got a pretty huge VP lead.
Even the Black half track couldn't actually path over those sandbags as well. Couldn't get there.
Yeah, so the M20 prevented the salvage. I should try and destroy that wreck. You can actually destroy it with small arms. Especially the quad would be able to do it. And the M20 50 cal.
Oh, sprint from Paul.
Oh, I guess the neutralize.
Nicely played.
And he's going to be salvaging, and that's with the improved salvage, or thorough salvage.
Thorough salvage.
Does take a lot longer though.
Yeah, and he's going to be underneath the fire of the M20. But there's more Volks moving up.
Yeah, waiting for the Shreks to actually move up before he starts the salvage.
And there's a rifleman in the middle, and the 50 cal had to retreat, I believe. Yeah, it's coming back towards the field now.
We're able to grab that garrison if it likes to.
Momo's just so far ahead in terms of VPs right now. I mean, I know we said this the same time about Paul versus
Yeah.
Burmy last time, but wow.
He already has the strafing one available. It's been a pretty high CP's game, so the Calliope will come pretty soon. The Incendiary grenade comes through from these Volks, forces the retreat off.
So what do you think about these Jaegers, Tightrope?
Well, you know, they're stronger than Volks, so they're alright. Paul's been popping them out of garrisons at good times to try and hold on to those garrisons and cause Mo some issues. But I mean, they're nothing that special. They don't cost that much, really. They're very cost efficient for how good they are. And
Yeah, really good long-range damage. But with the LMGs, it means the rifleman can actually out DPS them at long. And is that a Panzer headquarters? Yeah, the Panzer headquarters set up on the same spot, but actually a little bit more south than normal. It means that it covers the munitions point. But at the same time, he can kind of siege it with an M1.
There, yeah.
But since he didn't go captain, I think he's a bit safe to do that. So this is the M6 mine at the north here on this little crossroads. I don't think it's been revealed yet though. A second ISG, so a very defensive playstyle going to be coming out from Paul.
Stormers have the minesweeper now.
yeah, sending it up there now.
Yeah, well, it's going to be 2 ISGs. That's not great for what's coming from Momo for sure.
Oh, the Calliope, yeah.
Yeah.
The ISGs are not going to have a great time.
And he actually revealed the LMGs, so he... Oh, and of course he revealed the half-tracks,
Yeah.
so it's pretty obvious that he's going for the Calliope.
I don't think this was a very smart idea from Paul, investing so heavily into infantry sport guns.
Yeah. with only 3 VPs left, 3 CPs left until the Calliope does show up. But just really good work from Momo, just holding up the map. Not letting Paul really get these VPs back. The M20 just works so well against those garrisons. Unless they have Shreks inside of them. But if you have LMG, like HMGs, you have the Jaegers, anything without AT, you just drive up to it and it can't stand against the M20 at close range.
Those LMGs, man, it's so good to get them for free as well. Like not having to tick your weapon rack really comes in handy.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. Saves a bit of fuel. M20 still wreaking a bit of havoc here. Just 3 now in that Shrek squad.
Oh, so there's the M15 here, the M20, and a rifle squad. So, yeah, didn't fully go in. I think he was worried about this flank here. There's 2 Volks from the middle. Already Vet 4, as we can see, almost Vet 5 because of that. All the Shrek hits on the vehicles, but. And we actually have a vehicle here, so it's the Osvin being called in. That's going to be a great counter to the M15 and the M20 as well.
Should be able to absolutely clean up these light vehicles.
Yeah, it does miss the mine there.
Momo's completely unprepared for this. He doesn't have captain, no bazookas, no AT guns.
Yeah, I don't think he
did
expected
tick
it.
to major, so he will be able to field himself a tank shortly, but this could kill all his light vehicles.
Actually, the M20 survives.
For now.
There wasn't any Volks nearby. That's good. Having the bazooka in a garrison would be handy, but this garrison's really weak, so he can't really hold that one. And his riflemen don't even have much veterancy.
This Osman's gonna wreak havoc.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky.
Out in the open, the single bazooka crew can't do that much against an Osvind. But he may run into some grenades. There's a few riflemen floating around.
Oh, in comes scavenge artillery.
Oh, wow. Over the retreat path of the M15. But overdrive. Will he lose to the Osvind? No. He does barely get away. Going past a rifleman looking for a grenade. But he actually may lose a squad in the process. M20's still there. It's uncaptured. The grenade does come through. Another bazooka from the M20. Paul may even steal the M20. No, he gets it with a Shrek. Denies that one. And a Sherman is being built. So that's very smart from Momo. A Calliope won't help him against the Osvind.
Yeah, so Sherman's going to be coming out soon. Fair bit of map be coming out there, and the Oswin's great. And good play from Paul because, you know, he's got the 2 ISGs. He must know that the Calliope is going to be coming, so he forces a tank out.
Yeah.
From Paul, make sure you can't just go straight for a Calliope. You can't like rely on M1s, rely on bazookas. You're going to have to go for a tank, and that's going to delay the Calliope and mean the ISGs just have more impact.
But 2 salvages are coming out, so Momo didn't deny these wrecks. It's going to give him a lot of resources. 15
He's already got
munitions.
so much munitions. I mean, he used that scavenge artillery. He's got Shreks on everything.
Yeah. He has triple Shrek bulletin, so they cost 5% cheaper times 3.
That is true.
And so he's going to have just as many grenades as he so desires. I mean, even his Jaegers have booby traps. That's going to be really strong. Being able to booby trap every point with the Jaegers.
And they never increase the cost of booby trap either.
No.
Consider like the Soviet ones, 100 munitions.
Yeah, and it's like harder to place.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's easy to place. You just click it on a point.
Yeah.
But Sherman's here. Gets a nice shot with the HE. There's no Pintle just yet. Doesn't have the munitions for it. But he's got this very wounded Volk squad. It's Vet 5. They may chase this one on retreat.
This thing could be in trouble.
Yeah, that'd be a huge win if he actually get that one. Vehicle crew very low. Backs away.
Plays a smart game there. The really nice M6 mine there up the top as well. That's going to probably get something a little bit later on, even if... I'm surprised the Oswin didn't hit it. It kind of went down to the side though.
Oh, the mine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the mine up
yeah.
top. Yeah.
Sorry about that loud exhaust noise. Hopefully.
Wow, that
it'll be
Osvin.
gone shortly.
And you're mostly getting 1v1 by the exhaust. We normally get 1v1 by crickets.
Yeah,
in
it's true.
Australia,
Fortunately,
so,
it's daytime. At nighttime, it's like really loud. But yeah, this Austin was a great choice. There is a Sherman here though, but like the Sherman's DPS is not that good. Like you can't really kill it. It can just force it
It'll
off.
force the Oswin off, but that's about it.
And there's too many Shreks for him to really commit to it. And like right now, this is a
Yeah.
very risky play. Actually, the nade comes through though, so he could have wiped it if it weren't for the Shrek. So nice support there of his Shrek blob. And the Calliope is coming online soon. He just needs 60 more fuel for it.
Yeah, just 60 fuel. That's quite a lot, machine.
Well, yeah, but I mean, considering the territory that he has,
Yeah, that'd be a
like he
couple
has a
minutes.
fuel point, he has half the map. It won't be that long, you know.
2 or 3 minutes we should be seeing it coming
Well,
in.
mass retreat. I think the suppression from the M15 scared him off. M16.
Might see some points starting to get capped back here. In favour of Momo for show.
But M16 isn't. I'm pretty sure the Soviet one is M17,
17,
even though it's
yeah.
like the exact same.
Yeah,
What?
you are correct. Yeah, it's M17
believe
once
that's
you
the,
upgrade it with
American-
the quad.
Naming of it, rather than the Soviet naming of it.
Right.
The Momo, you know.
Well, it gets the wipe actually on the Echelon squad. The Jaegers at long range, they can do that. Gets the VP in the process. It's going to be triple cap, it seems, once again for Momo.
Mo did crush that fence in the south there, so he doesn't have to worry about that nasty retreat path.
Yeah. But here comes the 4 squads. He probably can't get this point. Yeah, he retreats it.
Your crew runs away.
That's a big old-fashioned block. Bet Momo's just salivating at the prospect of bringing in that Calliope.
Yeah. How happy would be? You just see these bombs, it's like, man, the Calliope's gonna be so good. I would be pretty excited, just personally. There's like 2 ISGs right next to each other, right next to a battle group headquarters with like 4 Shreks.
Paul has to expect it.
Yeah.
And what do we
For
have? That's the
sure,
recon
100%.
run. I wonder why he's using the recon.
Yeah.
It's nice to use it,
Those
but
are minis. You kinda, it's nice to use it with in synergy with the Calliope
Yeah.
actually, so.
That being said, Paul's getting pretty close to being able to afford a P4, so if
yeah.
he does, he will out-armor Momo, and Momo still hasn't got captain, so still won't have access
Oh, that
to
rifle
the
squad in the
guns.
middle. Yeah, it's so hard to cap that VP with the 2 ISGs there.
Yeah.
And maybe he'll go for a Panther. Because if he goes for a P4, then Momo can just follow it up with a Jackson. So we have the Calliope on the field now. This is going to be great news for Momo.
Yeah.
Bad
First-
news for Paul.
First barrage is
It would
key
be better if
barrage.
he saved his recon run for this
Yeah.
particular
Yeah.
point, though.
What would be ideal is if the quad forces the retreat, and then as they're retreating as a blob, he just barrages the battle group
Right, so we're
headquarters.
gonna see some
Maybe
middle, but
about
Yeah,
to
he's
see.
suppressing them
now.
now, and especially the Sherman's nearby as well. Yeah, so one of them retreats, doesn't retreat the other 2 squads, so...
Oh, yep.
Hey,
he
there we
did.
go.
Oh,
That's the mass retreat!
That's gotta be it!
He's looking for the
Go,
barrage now!
yes!
He's going in! The ISGs are here as well, a little
he
bit
cancelled
early.
Oh, and a bit far as well.
It's still glowing. Did he get...
He cancelled it. He cancelled the retreat.
Yeah,
He cancelled the forward retreat.
nice.
Still got a lot of kills, though.
Point. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
12
pretty good.
kills.
Beautifully
definitely
timed
good.
there from Momo
Nice
for
work.
sure.
Yeah, it was a tiny bit too far forward, and it was a really
Too early,
yeah,
but
it was
it's
a
still-
tiny bit early, but that was still awesome. And cancelling the retreat point was excellent play from Paul. Good reactive play there.
He didn't lose a Vault squad, did he?
I don't think so.
What's the button that you can press that like brings up losses?
Control tilde. No.
I'm the wrong player. Yeah, okay. I haven't actually done this before.
Taking
Yeah,
into the
hasn't
mix.
hasn't
Hasn't
lost
lost
any
the whole
squads.
squad,
Yeah,
yeah.
I just lost the half track.
This is gonna add to casting, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I always see other people doing it. I never have for some reason. Cool. Next level casting meta there from Tightrope.
What a boss.
But this blob and the ISGs against a Calliope, this is like where you want to be as the US. Wait, there's like a name on now.
I was gonna be pretty happy with that.
Okay, I fixed it.
It really comes down to what Paul's next fuel purchase is going to be and what he can make happen with that.
I think it'll have to be a Panther.
Yeah, sure.
And he needs to try and then kill this this Calliope. But if we see some like really defensive M20 mines, he did actually lose it though. So
Yeah.
there's still that one at the north, but with the Calliope, like the only way you can really kill it is just by having a huge all-in, which then if you have like an M6 mine like leading into the base, then they don't get sweeps. You're pretty safe. The Calliope barrage firing once again, probably on the battle group headquarters though. No, actually a little bit forward on the ISGs.
On the ISJs, nice.
So he may get one of them, maybe even both. Yeah, one of them gets wiped. Damages it a little
Panther's
bit.
about to come out, though.
Yeah, building the Panther.
Yeah, so it's gonna deal with that veterancy if nothing else. Just keep the ISGs honest.
So how do you feel about Panther as opposed to King Tiger?
Well, Panther will be able to chase down that Calliope a lot more effectively, but King Tiger would be a lot better at wiping Momo's squads. But I think if Momo does manage to kill the Calliope, I mean, if Paul manages to kill the Calliope, he can just battle it out against Momo's infantry.
Yeah,
So-
I think King Tiger would be great, but with only 140 VPs, he won't have the time for it. He needs to get the regiment headquarters. It's 310 fuel now. It's going to be delayed by quite a fair bit. Sherman on point will be zoning away that Osvin. There is a Shrek, but not really a huge deal on his own. He doesn't have to kill, he just has to force the Osvin away.
Yeah.
He just has to hold the VPs and force big engagements there.
Yeah,
It would
definitely.
be very
Good
bad if he
Sherman
lost
play.
his Sherman though, because then there'd be no defences for the Calliope.
Yeah.
Calliope Barrage should be ready again, I'd say.
Oh, is that Panther going to run over that mine?
Oh, I'm looking at it. Let's
dude.
see. There's a bazooka there as well. No.
That's pretty close.
Close.
Almost with the bat. That's the second time that a vehicle has just ran past me. Drives into two Shreks. The Panther, is he actually within range?
I don't think so. Just
Gonna be
outside.
close on overdrive and the road. Yeah, he gets away from it.
Okay, but is there enough supporting AT here to keep the Calliope safe?
Hmm.
The next barrage.
Hey, where's his crew? What? He-
What? You should probably get the crew over there, bro.
His crew is very far away.
They're
That probably was an
chilling at the
accident.
base.
I don't think that was intentional.
Yeah, I don't know. Do they need like a cup of tea or something? Just like.
No, they're playing Brits, so
Ah, okay, that's true.
I don't know.
They need it.
Oh,
I couldn't think of a
Panthers
traditional
feeling
American
bold.
drink.
Yeah, what do Yanks drink? Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
So there's two squads here. This may be a snare from these nades. It's already wounded as well. One of them hits. One of them's a little bit late, I think. Yeah, there it goes.
Didn't have munitions.
Took its time.
No.
No, he had munitions, but it took a long time to activate. Either way, Olfin's going to be forcing off a squad in the middle. Sherman's holding the line. It's only the AP ammo, but the AP is actually still pretty decent against
Yeah.
squads.
Again, if these squads retreat, they could be in trouble.
Yeah.
And a Jackson's
He's going to have to.
coming
The
out as
Calliope's
well.
firing his barrage.
Oh, no.
He's
Here comes the
anticipating the
scavenge
retreat.
artillery.
Maybe it's a little bit early, but there's still squads here as well. There's two squads, the three of them now moving in. Oh, this Calliope is just wrecking this defensive position. Loses a Volk squad.
No.
And I think there's one more barrage.
Yep.
Oh, we get another Volk squad!
Wow, the timing.
Yeah, maybe Paul should have just permanently turned off the retreat path, the retreat point.
Panthers
Oh,
damage
and a
engine
nade
as well.
here from this rifleman, maybe.
Yeah.
Unless he wipes it. Oh, what?
What?
Oh.
The rifleman wipe is real.
They were negative cover, I
Yeah.
think.
So the Panther
go.
can't
Oh,
even-
and a Jackson's been built. Excellent choice here from Momo for show. This Sherman's pretty weak,
Oh,
but the
might kill
Jackson
it.
now.
Osvin might die here.
Yeah, that Osvin's in a rough spot. The Panther's blocking off the retreat. He will actually get this Osvin, unless he misses it.
Oh no, he
He
did.
missed. He did
Ideas
miss
miss.
it. This Jackson may even get killed by the Panther,
Panther
here.
again,
He's
like
within
the
range. The
damage
Sherman's
engine.
blocking him. Oh, he just loses vision, I think.
Yeah, the Jackson bounces. The ISG's going to be firing now as well.
Man, that was close. Osvin survives. Jackson misses once again.
Yeah, so if the repairs had come out a little bit faster on that Panther, we could have seen some more action there. What's up with this vehicle crew? They really don't like being inside the Calliope, do they?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like, if you're out of the Calliope,
Yeah.
you don't drain as much pop cap and
Yeah.
upkeep. So, like,
Yeah.
you know, why not?
It's that extra little edge those pro players choose to
Yeah,
try
it's
and
good
get.
fun.
And he was so close to losing that Jackson as
Yeah,
well.
it was pretty
Like,
low.
Jackson's, like, they can be good, but they can also be awful.
Calliope's cooled down. It does quite a lot of damage to tanks as well. Very high penetration on
Calliope?
those rockets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that more than a Katusha?
I'm not sure. But either way, you'll see. It lands on tanks. It will-
I mean, there isn't much infantry left to actually target with
Yeah.
the Calliope. But
It's-
this is
it's-
barrage
it's
now.
Good, it's good counterplay from Paul. Like, by losing so many squads, like, the Calliope just isn't useful.
Oh.
Not another swim squad, please.
Yeah, it's getting quite low. Almost, actually, you got the Osvin if you scattered off. If that was like a railway or something, you would have scattered it up and hit the Osvin. Jackson
This
bounced.
Oh, so rubbish, this Jackson. Oh my god.
Ah! I think that was attack round though, to be fair. But
Jackson, what are you for?
what are you doing? What is your purpose?
Paul's so low on VPs now. I don't think he can pull this one back.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I doubt it. Especially with like a
3
second
VPs.
Jackson probably coming online for Momo once he can afford it.
419 VPs, 18 VPs here for Momo. I mean, like, I don't know what Paul can do. A Calliope that's in Veterancy 2 and has been absolutely destroying everything. The Calliope was just perfect against this build order from Momo.
Yeah, and I think that's
Paul.
really Paul's fault because he
Yeah.
knew it was coming.
Yeah,
he
he
saw
did.
the doctrine and he kept his forward retreat point. He still has it now. He kept his ISGs. And I mean, like the only problem went double ISG. Yay, Jackson did something. Thanks, Jackson. The only problem with like canceling the forward retreat point, then you lose your medics.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of silly that OKW have their medics tied to their tier 1. Like, it'd be nice if they had it on the HQ.
Yeah.
Like, instead. And/or.
And/or.
Yeah.
For a munitions cost or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Alright, here we go. We've got 2 Osfins. The Jackson isn't actually fully repaired.
Let's
Neither
go.
is the Sherman. The Panther's going deep, but there's actually a bazooka on the rear. This will do a fair bit of damage to it. Actually hits it with that extra accuracy. That Panther does get taken out. Osfins are moving, and it's a convoy here, but there's a Sherman and a Jackson and a Rifleman squad.
I mean, even if the Jackson goes down here, and it's not going to these Oswins,
Yeah.
what's it going to matter? We can just rebuild it.
Yeah, there's some more. There's a squad in the middle with a Shrek, but the Jackson's nice juking does miss that Osfin, but the Sherman can chase it down. May lose the ambo in the process, but not really a huge deal. Jackson does hit. Sherman hits as well. That's an arty. That's the that's the strafing run from Momo. Yeah, he gets
There
one
we
of them.
go.
That was the
Sherman
Vet
takes it
3
out.
one as well. So
Well,
a
that's gonna
desperate
be it.
move, but I think Momo, Paul didn't have much choice. That game was going horribly for him.
Yeah.
So hey, why not?
Nice attempt. So yeah, that is going to be the game.
It's 4 VPs especially. Like
and
he
the
really
light,
didn't
the
have
light
much choice.
vehicle play is real from Momo.
Yeah.
How real was it? It's like every possible one you can get.
Like I think the
Forces.
quad's pretty OP, especially as early as it comes in. But
Yeah.
good micro with it. Maybe like a Raket would have been smart because I don't think Paul went a Raket in that game. He went the ISG and then a second ISG and then Scavengers. So like you can't really rely on just Shreks. But I think his kind of plan was the early Oswin rush would kind of kill it, and actually he didn't. He was close to it, but
Yeah.
not quite.
And did force the Sherman out at least, if nothing else. but-
Also, like a moment's silence for this pathetic failure of a mine that just did nothing.
Note to yourself, never build a mine there. You have to build it closer.
Well, it is a nice
so-
spot though.
Yeah, you'd
it's
think.
it's
Yeah,
because
wouldn't
he
you?
always
Yeah.
pathed to the munitions point.
Yeah.
If he pathed down like up the road here, but anyway, yeah, really well played game from Momo. I think Paul just he really didn't change his strategy. Like he went for the same
Same
strategy,
thing. Yeah.
like in our previous game, but like against a Calliope,
Yeah.
which, yeah.
The hardest of hard counters to that play. Anyway, good game.
On to game 2.